So, Steffi, let's start a little bit with who you are, where you are, and what you do.
So yes, I'm Stefi, as you introduced me. And when people ask me, where are you from? Then I actually say to them, I don't really know, because I was born in Romania. I am a Slovak and my family lives in Slovakia. I really love Spanish speaking countries.
Mhm.
I pay taxes in the UK, and I'm going to live in Paris next month.
I love that.
Um, so it's just like I'm from everywhere, and I just love being from everywhere because I feel like I'm a citizen of the world, and
Love.
that's beautiful. And what I do have two businesses. One is my own, where I work as an English coach for mental health professionals who want to become leaders in their fields, in what they do. And I help them by improving their communication skills in English and their mindset.
Mhm.
And in my another business, we help with my business partner and a team of people. We'll help teachers become teacher entrepreneurs where
Mm,
they have their own businesses and not working for language schools.
I love
And I just feel like I'm really lucky and blessed to have these businesses because I feel every day like I want to wake up.
it.
I want to work and wake up and serve with my time.
Oh, I love this. This is like the best feeling when you
Yeah.
do what you love. It doesn't feel like work, and it's just so wonderful. I love it. So, Steffi, tell us what were your results like when you found us, and what made you choose to join Thinking into Results?
Yeah. So, I love using analogies. So I will use a different one today. Um, I keep saying that my results, even before TIR, were good. I was on a good way, but I don't think I was fully using my potential.
Mhm.
And I keep comparing it to, let's say, someone or like to universe, to God that gives you gifts, and we all are given gifts. And these gifts can be in a way of in a form of a vision or physical gifts or skills, whatever you want to call them. And I was receiving a lot of them before, but what I was doing with those gifts, I sometimes didn't even open the door to receive them, or some of them I received and I just put them in the corner, like I didn't have the courage to open them. Some of them I had enough courage to open, but I thought, no, there are so many other people who can do this, but not me, or like I'm not meant to be successful. And this kind of thoughts, some of them I opened and I was using them well, like really to serve others. And I'm happy for that. But I knew like there was probably 80% of the gifts or even more that I just left unopened or I didn't know how to use them even.
Mhm.
And I felt like when I joined the TIR gave me the tools or the manual how to open the gifts,
Mhm.
not to say no to gifts. And when I open them, how to use them so that I can be a better person myself and also be a better citizen and serve others better. And this is what I really value. I feel like I keep opening gifts every day, and it's just exciting, Eva. I don't know.
I love it. So good,
Yeah.
Steffi. So tell us, what are some of your biggest wins since you started? Because you're still in TIR and you've already had so many successes.
Yeah.
What are some of your biggest wins?
So basically, the biggest win was that I invested. That was my first, like, kind of biggest gesture that I mean it really seriously with learning how I open my gifts. So that was the biggest one. And then later, everything was kind of improving in terms of my financial and career. So I got my income doubled after 2 months, and that was really exciting
Love it.
because before I wouldn't think it's possible. I did have my first paying clients who paid in full. Before, I didn't really get that.
Love it.
Clients always paid in installments. And I felt it was because I paid in full for TIR.
Mhm.
And then after that, I was receiving like bonuses, from like my business partner or even from other people. Just people approach me and they say to me, Steffi, I want to coach you for free. Or Steffi, I want to do your website for free. Or Steffi, I want to do this for free for you. And I get these are gifts. And, I really appreciate them. And later, I always thought like people who have passive income must be super successful or lucky in their lives, or something must have happened earlier in their lives so that they deserve it. And actually, I realized 2 months ago that just because I understood how important it is to accept great opportunities that come to your life, I can have passive income myself. And I actually got my first passive income two
Mm.
months ago. and it's going to be on a regular basis that I'm going to be getting it, which is fantastic. And it really feels like we can achieve everything we want with the right tools. So yes, so I have a lot of more wins. I don't know, Eva, if you want me to continue or shall we stop
So
for
good. I love it. I could listen to you for hours.
a...
But tell us, is there anything like maybe one or two big ones personally, what's changed for you?
The biggest one for me,
Mhm.
so definitely was the one that I keep attracting money. I'm just like a magnet to money right now. And I think that's the biggest one, because it's something that it's, sustainable. Like if I keep attracting money, good things are happening to me. And I feel like with the skills I have now, or I am kind of brave enough, confident enough to use, I'm helping a lot of people with my coaching skills and when I need to promote something. And that really makes me happy. Like, for example, there is one dream I've always had when I was even a child. And when I was a teenager, that was my biggest dream, to set up educational projects in different continents, countries, for children who cannot afford to go to school for some reason. And I always thought that was a dream. And as I said, I wasn't opening my presents, but that vision was coming back again and again, like every time. But now I got approached by a woman who set a project in Africa, in Nigeria, in the village there, where they set up educational projects. And she asked me if I want to promote that project and if I want to be part of their trustees. And this time I didn't say no, I said yes. And I think that's one of the biggest, achievements. Like we are just setting up a project that I always dreamt about, and now it became reality just because I allowed things happen and I have the right tools to carry out any project, basically, thanks to TIR, right?
So good, so good.
Yeah.
Stefi, what do you believe? So, there is results outside that we shared, which are beautiful. And these results outside are always reflection of what's changed about you, right? What would you say is the biggest shift inside of you as a person? What do you see?
Yes. I mean, it's still something I'm learning. We are all learning, but I believe I'm quite much better, quite good now at creating my own reality, which means a lot of things are happening, COVID, war, and a lot of things in family, with your friends in the country. And I don't really get affected as much by it. Or even if I do for some time, I kind of allow it. But then I know how to use the tools, the TIR tools, to really work in my advantage so that I don't get affected. And the best thing is, Eva, that is not just me, but then when I came home to Slovakia, I've been here for 2 weeks, and everyone that meets me, like my family and stuff, they want to hear what I'm doing now differently, because they see not just different results, but they see like, I don't really want to get into gossiping, into this kind of negative stuff. They always feel like I'm positive. And I shared with them like what I'm doing, and I made everyone set a C-type goal. I don't think they know what to do with a C-type goal, but at least they have a dream. It starts with that. But it just feels like, not just me, I feel lighter, but when people are around when I'm around people, they feel good around me. And that's a huge thing. And I think that's because of TIR. I understood how to create my results, right? That's the biggest one, because if you can create the results you want, I mean, what better? What better skill you want? Yeah.
I love this. And frequently things happen in our life that make us feel like we are at the effect of life, and as much as we think that we are at the effect of life, or we find reasons for it, COVID or economic crisis in Europe or God knows what, when we really understand that the power to create our reality is inside, in our subconscious mind, and when we learn how to program it for the results we want, we become empowered. because up until when we think that this is to the, this is causing my results or this is limiting me, we don't have any power because we can't change the outside. But when we learn, we can change the inside and the outside will change. It's just like so fabulous to watch.
Exactly. And also I feel like, yes, you can decide kind of like, yes, what your reality is going to be like. And what I learned as well is how to be grateful for the things that are happening and kind of keep reaffirming. And a big thing takeaway, what I'm doing right now is that I'm grateful every day for what I have. And it's part of my business activity. Like I start my day with that. So my first hour is like mindset hour. And then the whole day is just amazing. No, not every day, right? But if I kind of neglect the first part, that sometimes I feel like, okay, maybe not today. I'm with my family, I should stay in. And then the whole day is not as good, as when I do that mindset. So it's very important that TIR taught me really effective habits for my business. So your business is just a reflection of your mindsets.
Yes.
That's why, and that's TIR. TIR is mindset and the tools to not just create an effective mindset or a productive mindset, but to maintain it. Because one thing is you can create it, when you are like at the beginning, like everything is lovey-dovey, it's great, you can be all positive, but it's like kind of fake positivity. But TIR gives you real stuff, like genuine, when you are positive really inside, even though everybody's crying around you, or if like the situation is really bad, you can still be really happy inside you. And that's something that I really use every day thanks to TIR.
Oh my goodness, this is like so much value. Yeah. It's like we are a bit weirdos for majority of people, because when challenges come along, it's like we shake them off so quickly and we find gratitude even in the most challenging situations. And then we find solutions very quickly because we are capable of gratitude in challenging situations. So this is so good stuff.
Exactly. And the last thing I wanted to add here, I don't even have time now to think about what people think about me. I would love to have some time thinking about it, but I really don't. I'm just very much focused on my goal. And it's just no time, no room for negativity or like for accepting these ideas or what would other think about this or that. No, I just try to now rely on my instinct. And if I feel like I need some guidance, I just, I just come to Q&A and I just ask you and I get it, which is amazing, right? Which is amazing.
So Stefi, tell us about the moment. Tell us about the moment where you were making a decision. Was there anything in your mind? Was there any thoughts trying to stop you, or maybe was there anybody in your life trying to stop you? And how did you still make the right decision?
Okay, so of course, everything is scary. Like when you invest 8,000 that I've never invested in my life before, it was scary, but not like I had doubts. I felt peace. It was scary, but like peacefully scary, if that makes sense. But my mom was aggressively scared. Or I don't know, not aggressively. No, I just exaggerating. She just wasn't happy. Yeah, she just wasn't happy because I was saving my money for my future house. And not that I had much money there, but I kind of used most of the money for the TIR. And my mom felt like I was going, crazy, that this is the only money I have. And I just put it in a program. She just wasn't happy. But I knew like she loved me. She just didn't know how to express it. And she wanted to warn me. So I just said to her, Mom, look, if I don't get that money back, and plus my current like income, what I have, and that money back by in 6 months, which was by June, then okay, you were right? You were right. But give me that time, 6 months, and I will show you, I will get that money back and much more.
Yes.
And guess what? I'm back home now, it's July, and I just took a pen and paper and I was just counting like with my mom, like, Mom, this is what I have right now. And I have a passive income that I get every single month and I don't have to do anything for that. And she still doesn't
know about your investment in TIR.
I mean, I wish, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I mean, she's happy for me, but I don't think she still grasps the idea of like investing. And even now I want to invest again.
But at least she sees the results, right?
Oh, yeah, yes. I mean, but what I wanted to say that I got okay with people discouraging me, the closest people, because before I was really kind of listening to the closest people, like my mom, she's very close to me and I love her. Or my friends, if they said to me before, no, Stefi, don't invest, it's too crazy, I would have listened to them. Right now, I don't listen. I love those people and I tell them, like something like one sentence, but I don't listen to what they say. And I'm happy, you know, I do it this way. And I think my mom is just happy with my results, and she just stopped caring in a way, like she doesn't really, you know, gets involved in my decisions
Doesn't
that
get
much.
aggressively scared.
Aggressively scared, yeah.
Peacefully scared.
Peacefully scared, yeah, exactly. That
I
was,
tell you, like every time I interview you, there's like some new language that we are exploring here. I love your anecdotes and everything. Like it's just so powerful.
yeah.
Okay, Stefi. So you made the payment, you invested in yourself,
Yes.
and you did the right thing.
Mm.
So obviously something inside of you was telling you that this is going to be a winner. This is going to help you reach your goals, right?
It's the intuition. Yes, I felt it. And also, like, for those, I don't know who is watching us right now, but because I was a coach even before I started TIR, and there were people who were trusting me kind of with my guidance. And I was doing a good job, but I knew I had to be guided by someone. I had to have my own coach that
Yeah.
would help me, because then I can empower others in a better way. So I knew that was like a must, like I had to invest. And I was so happy it was the TIR and it was with you, because it's just so good. Like, you know, every time, like, we do have challenges, and I just come to one of those Q&As that we have, you know, in a week, and just ask that question and feel, you know, empowered by your answer, and also by the support of everyone in that Q&A. It just makes you feel part of a bigger community. And, you know, when we share because I like what you do at the beginning, we always share a couple of wins.
Yeah.
And some people share much more than a couple of wins, but that's just the proof that there is so, you know, much prosperity around us. And if you are around these people, there is no way you can get, you know, you can let negativity or like bad stuff. And even, you know, so that's really good. I'm happy.
Oh, I love that you pointed
Yes.
that out. So, two things that you mentioned: the best mentors invest in mentors, and that's what I do as well. You know, even though I'm already at multiple seven figures, I invested 150K and I keep investing. And also the impact of community, like, you know, 5 people that we spend most time with, they impact our thinking and behavior around money, sales, and any achievement in life.
Mhm.
And I really believe that you literally cannot not be successful if you're around TIR people.
Yeah.
It's like literally it rubs off of you, and you have support, you have cheerleaders and
Yes.
people that believe in you and support you, and you're winning. I love that. And many people become friends for life, not just inside the mentorship, but also outside.
Yeah.
So Stefi, the final question. There's a lot of participants watching us right now who, similarly to you, I mean, some of them only learned about intuition this week, because I personally didn't know about intuition. Okay. I literally, and I admit it openly, I just thought I have a feeling, right? But because I was financial analyst, I would always overanalyze the feeling. And so we've guided everybody here through over past few days how to trust that feeling, that if they feel that we can help them, that means go. The compass is go, and you're going to get your results. But let's say, you know, they may be right now thinking, okay, yes, I believe that Eva can help me, I would love to do this, and there is some concerns, or maybe scared mothers or someone in their life trying to stop them. What would you say to them around making a decision?
Um, Life is too short, and I believe we do get gifts. Everybody gets gifts and vision from the universe. And if we don't have the right tool, we might not know how to use the tools, the skills we have to actually go for that vision or goals that we have in our lives. So we might just not invest and really wander in our life, or just not having any kind of purpose. And that's a very sad thing. But with the TIR, even sometimes when you don't know what your gifts are or skills are, you will develop them, or you will not develop. The word is,
Discover.
you discover, that's the word, exactly. You will discover them. And it just, life becomes fun. I don't know, after TIR, life becomes fun, and you don't really get obsessed with things. You just get, you know, a joyful being, and just someone who wants to serve. So if you want to be a joyful, productive, and confident human being, then you must invest in TIR.
Love it.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it. This is a tool for
Yeah.
life for all of us. So
Yes.
listen, guys, you have the link in the description of this video. If this speaks to you, if it connects with you, then just click the link. Like literally, you're going to be spending time with myself, with Stefi, with other clients like this, with the same type of mindset and positive outlook, and really like achieving, creating the impossible all the time. You cannot fail. Like literally, all you've got to do, show up, follow the formula step by step, ask questions, do what you've been doing throughout the masterclass, but allow us to guide you for a period of time so that we have a chance to support you with changing your habits permanently, your thinking and behavioral habits around earning money, making sales, and fulfilling your dreams. And then your results become natural. And just like Stefi said, life is fun. So we hope we inspired you. Stefi, I'm just gonna press the button here.